What's up, HASfit Tribe? It's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia, and this is a glutes workout to strengthen, build, and lift that backside.
This routine requires a pair of dumbbells, and the weight that you choose will be completely dependent on your fitness level.
You will also want to have either a bench, chair, or even your couch nearby for a couple of the exercises.
You can follow along with me for the standard moves,
and you can follow me for some easier modifications.
If you're ready to go, let's get started. All right, let's get our bodies warmed up as well as our posterior chain. Make sure those glutes are firing. We're starting with a posterior swing for our warm-up. Feet are a little wider than shoulder width apart. Slight bend in those knees. Now we're gonna swing your hands through your legs, keeping your back straight. Hips go back, hips come forward. Squeeze your glutes up at the top. So on every repetition, we're pushing those hips back to the wall behind us. Keep your back straight, head in line with your spine, and then squeeze those glutes up at the top. This one's gonna warm up your hamstrings, glutes, and lower back, as well as helping to increase your overall body temperature and getting your heart rate up a little bit at the same time.
So again, this is a hinge movement. You don't want to turn this into a squat.
Yep, so it's hips back, hips forward, and repeat. Now we're not going to count any repetitions here in the warm-up. Just want you to move at a warm-up pace. There will be plenty of time for work coming up. Making sure to breathe. We're inhaling on the way down and exhaling on the way up as we squeeze those glutes up at the top. And every time we're trying to push those hips back to that wall behind us, feeling that stretch in our backside, maintaining that slight bend in our knees throughout. Doing this one for just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. All right, we're gonna move to the floor for the next one. We're doing a bird dog. So we're gonna get on all fours. This is a great one to get those glutes firing and activated. So from all fours, let's start by bringing your right hand to your left knee. Now at the same time, I'm gonna bring my right fist up and I'm gonna kick back with my left heel. So not bringing that heel up, but straight back. Now return that hand down, hand to knee, and then again. We're pressing and pushing with that heel like we're trying to kick a hole in the wall behind us. We're not lifting up, but instead we're kicking straight back, squeezing those glutes as well as squeezing your upper back as you bring that straight arm up on every rep. This one's all about concentration, making sure you're activating the right muscles, which are your glutes, hamstrings, upper back muscles, keeping your core tight, shoulders nice and straight. You don't want to be rotating at all on this one.
Same with your hips.
That's it. And again, it's not about trying to bring your heel to the ceiling, but instead trying to kick a hole with that heel in the wall behind you. Well, not literally, but figuratively, of course. Head stays in line with your spine. Nice and controlled here, warming up those glutes, as well as your lower back and hamstrings. We're going to switch sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. Okay, switching sides now. We got left hand to right knee, and then raise that hand up and kick that right heel back straight. Again, now we're squeezing those glutes up at the top. Keep that hand in a nice fist. And it'll help you to engage those upper back muscles at the same time. Again, loosening up and warming up that entire posterior chain on this one.
I definitely feel it right at the top.
Staying focused on keeping that core engaged, as well as those shoulders and hips parallel to the ground with no rotation. Nice deep breaths, staying under control here. Again, not a race on this one, just warming up. Good time here to think about what brought you here. Think about your goals. Think about what motivates you. Set the tone for this workout. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Relax. Excellent. All right, warm-up's complete.
All right.
Shake it loose. Ready to go?
I'm warm.
All right, we're ready to go out there too. We're getting started with a superset. So we're gonna go back and forth between 2 exercises. First one we're gonna do is gonna be a sumo pause deadlift. Now I'm gonna be using dumbbells for this one.
And I'm actually just going to be using my body weight for these pause sumos.
So you can decide which variation is right for you, and throughout today's routine, we're gonna encourage you to do so. So for our sumo deadlifts, we're starting with our feet a little bit wider than shoulder width, and we're gonna point out on those toes. Our hands are gonna hang straight down, and our first move is gonna be to break at the hips. Hips go back, then breaking at your knees. We're gonna come down until our thighs are parallel to the ground, pause, and then stand back up. We're doing this 12 times. Let's get it moving, doing it together. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Break at the hips, then the knees. A good 1/1000 at the bottom, and stand back up. Making sure to breathe. We're inhaling on the way down, and then we're exhaling on the way up.
And if you've never done this movement before, it's always nice or good to start with no weight, just so that you can get familiar with the form and with the exercise itself.
That's it. Making sure to keep your weight back in your heels. Your feet stay flat. Don't allow yourself to let your weight come forward onto your toes. Keep your back straight, head stays in line with your spine. And at the bottom, I really want you to put that weight in your hips and in your glutes. Make those glutes work there at the bottom. And then drive off your heels through the center of your foot to stand back up. And making sure to breathe. Inhaling on the way down, and then exhaling on the way up, the hardest part of the move. Like I said, we're doing 12 repetitions in total.
You only have 2 more.
Keep those knees out. Don't allow them to come in. Getting that head stays in line with your spine. Last one. Pause and back up.
Ooh.
Excellent. Okay, for the next move, we're both going to be using our dumbbells. I'm going to go a little bit lighter. If you want to use the same weight, feel free to do so. Moving into either a dumbbell stiff leg deadlift or a dumbbell RDL.
And an RDL is just coming just below the knees and right back up.
And I'm gonna come all the way down. So our feet are shoulder width apart, slight bend in those knees. We're gonna let those hips go back first, keeping a slight bend in the knees throughout. Head stays in line with your spine. I'm gonna come all the way down.
I'm just below the knees.
And then standing back up, squeezing the glutes up at the top. You decide based on your strength and flexibility which variation you feel most comfortable with. 12 repetitions in total. Let's do it. Weight back in the hips. Shoulders stay back. Nice full range of motion. Come back up and squeeze those glutes. Now it's not a race on this one. We do want to focus on time under tension. Nice controlled movements. Head stays in line with our spine, so we don't want you to be looking up at the screen as you're doing this one, but instead allow your head to come down and stay in line with the rest of your body. Try to keep those shoulders retracted, and you are going to feel that stretch in your backside on this one. Give those glutes a nice squeeze up at the top. Notice how we start with a slight bend in our knees, and then that knee angle doesn't change throughout. It's all hinging in the hips. We're breathing in on the way down and exhaling on the way up.
3 more.
Almost there. Last 2. Keep it going. Feeling that backside start to work already. Last one. That's it. And 0. All right, so that's
Excellent.
1 of each. We're going back to those pause sumo deadlifts. We have 1 more time around.
And if you didn't use weight the first time and you feel like you could increase the difficulty a little bit, feel free to do so.
Yep, or the other way around. If you use weight and you're not feeling it this time, you can do without. However it works for you. Toes pointed out just a little bit. Wide stance. And let's begin. Weight back in those hips. Drop it down. Pause. And back up. That's it. Again. Down. Pause. Back up. Every time, sit back. Weight in your glutes. Hold it. Squeeze them. And then come back up. That's it. Excellent work. Keep your back straight. And again, we're breathing in on the way down and exhaling on the way up during that hardest part of the move. You can adjust your weight as needed. Like Claudia said, if you're not feeling the weight on this one, then that's fine. Come back, repeat the workout, and every time you'll get just that much better at it. Focus on that breathing. Focus on staying under control. Focus on that time under tension. If you want to build muscle and strength, can't let momentum take over, but instead we got to let those muscles do the work. Focus on that time under tension.
2 more.
Last 2 right here. And squeeze those glutes up at the top.
Exhale, yep.
Last one right here. And 12. Excellent.
Whew, you survived.
That's it. No more of those. Okay, we're moving back to either the stiff leg deadlifts or the RDL. Again, you decide how far you want to come down. Feet are shoulder width apart. Moving right into it here. 12 repetitions. Breaking at the hips. And begin. Feel that stretch in the backside. All the way down. All the way up. And squeeze them up at the top. Excellent. Breathing in on the way down. And exhaling as you stand back up. Keep that back straight. We don't want your back to round on this one. Back stays nice and straight. And as soon as you feel that back start to round, that's probably about as far as you want to go down. Don't just keep going down after that point.
This is your halfway point right here. 6 more.
Every rep, we're pushing those hips back to the wall behind us. Starting with that slight bend in our knees and maintaining it throughout. Squeeze them up at the top. Good, good, good. Remember, it's not about how bad you want it. It's about how hard you're willing to work for it. And that's what you're doing right here.
2 more.
Rep after rep, putting in the work. You got it, HASfit Tribe. Here we go. Last one. Make it count. And 0. Excellent. All right, let's start our next superset. As you can see, we have our bench ready to go for this next one, but you could also use a couch, a chair, an ottoman, anything that you have available at your disposal. We're gonna get started with a Bulgarian split squat. I'm gonna use dumbbells for this one.
And I'm going to be showing you the body weight variation.
Again, you decide which is appropriate for you. We're each gonna put one leg up on the bench. And now I'm gonna put my front foot on the bench and Claudia's gonna use her ball of the foot. You decide which one you prefer. There's really no preference on our end. Okay, so we're gonna get that front foot out nice and far on this to make sure that we're hitting those glutes. And then we're gonna drop that back knee straight down into that front legs at a 90-degree angle. And then you're standing back up. You decide if you wanna use dumbbells or not. We're gonna do 8 repetitions on each side. Let's get it going and begin. Breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. Keeping that front foot nice and flat, dividing your weight evenly on that foot. Stand all the way up, and again, squeezing those glutes up at the top. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way up for a total of 8 repetitions. Keeping good posture.
2 more on this leg.
Yep, and then we gotta do the other side. 1 more right here. Excellent. Okay, switch it up. Opposite side now. Try to get that opposite foot the same distance so you're equal on both sides. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Straight down, keeping your balance as well. And if you're having trouble keeping your balance, find a focal point for your eyes, something to look at that you can keep your eyes on. It'll help you stay balanced. Again, nice and controlled on this one.
Halfway.
Not a race. All about that time under tension. Yes, it'd be easier to just fly through them, but we're all about effectiveness, not ease. Excellent. Almost there.
Last one.
And break. All right, so I'm going to use one dumbbell for this next one.
Shake the legs out. And again, I'm sticking with the body weight.
And so we're going to use our bench, chair, couch, whatever you have. We're going to do a hip thrust. So we're going to set up with our upper back on the bench, on the chair, with our feet nice and close to our glutes.
So you're basically just going to have your shoulder blades hinging and locking on your couch or your bench.
With your chin tucked forward, we're going to drop your hips straight down and then bring those hips up, driving off your heels, squeezing your glutes up at the top, and repeat. Notice I have, for the extra resistance, I've placed a dumbbell on my waist.
And if this is your first time doing it, do it without any weight whatsoever.
We're doing 12 repetitions. Let's get it going. And begin. 1, 2. Nice full range of motion. Under control on this one.
Squeezing your glutes right at the top.
A lot of times it helps if you kind of bring your toes up, kind of help you to emphasize those glutes. If you're feeling it in your quads, make sure you're driving off those heels. And like Claudia said, squeeze those glutes up at the top. Making sure to breathe.
Halfway point.
Inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. Getting a nice controlled squeeze up at the top. Keeping that chin tucked. Don't let that head go back as you come up, but instead keep your chin tucked, head forward throughout the whole move.
And you have 2 more.
We're almost through it. Come on. Fighting through that burn. We're burning right there with you. Last one.
Nice.
Excellent. Okay, so 1 down of each of those, 1 more to go. Going 2 times through.
Shake those legs out.
Shake them loose. Not
Drop
getting much
your
of a
weight.
break.
Add some weight, whatever you have to do to get through this next set.
Adjust as needed, but we're moving right back into those Bulgarian split squats.
I think I'm actually going to have my foot down and not flex this time.
So again, it's just a preference, whatever feels most comfortable for you. All right, get that back foot up. Good posture. Drop that back knee straight down and begin. Good. For a total of 8 repetitions. Keeping balanced. Find a focal point for those eyes. Something to look at so you're not wobbly. Don't be moving your head all over the place. Even me just looking at the camera can throw off my balance on this one. Good. Nice full range of motion.
2 more on this side.
Don't give little half ones, but all the way up, all the way down.
Last one.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Okay.
Those burn.
Shaking them loose. Let's move right into it. Making sure you got that next foot equal distance. Good posture. And let's begin. 8 repetitions in total. Last 8 of these. This is a tough move, but you are tougher. Learning to love that burn. Realizing you're tougher than that burn. You're in control.
Halfway point.
You got to make the mind run the body, not the other way around. That's what you're learning to do right here. Excellent. Squeeze those glutes up at the top.
Last one.
Almost there. Nice. And 8. Whew. Burn so good. All right, let's keep this pace up. Come on. Getting that booty burning. Moving into those hip thrusts. I'm using my dumbbell. Setting it up on my waist.
Again, hinging, your shoulder blades on your bench or your chair.
Chin is tucked. Feet are nice and close to your glutes. Don't have your feet too far out in front of you. And drop those hips and raise them. That's 1. Excellent. Last 12 right here. Make them count, HASfit. Try.
Again, keeping your gaze forward, your chin tucked.
And come on, all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. Being a nice full range of motion on this one. Again, 12 repetitions in total. You got this. Come on. Let's go.
Halfway.
If you're starting to feel your quads get involved, pull those toes up and drive off your heels. It'll make sure that those glutes are the ones doing the work. Excellent. Come on, you got it. Nothing can stop you right here.
3 more.
Last 3 repetitions. You got this. Don't give up. Come on. Squeeze them up at the top. Breathing in on the way down.
Last one.
Out on the way up. And 12. Excellent. All right, next up, we're attacking those glutes with a tri-set. So that means we have 3 exercises, 2 rounds apiece.
Back to back.
Back to back. On the floor we go. Getting started with a couple of clam variations. We're lying down on our sides. We're going to put our feet together, knees together, bent at a 90-degree angle, and our feet are in line with our hips. I'm going to come up on my forearm.
And I'm actually going to lie down.
Now, at the same time, I'm going to open my hips and bring my hips up off the ground, squeezing my glutes, and return.
And I'm actually just doing the clam side lying leg raise, as you see here, opening and closing.
You decide which variation is right for you. 12 repetitions in total. Let's get it moving. Either way, we're squeezing those glutes on every repetition, getting a full range of motion, opening the legs all the way up, and then closing them in between.
I like to leave my hand on my hips here just to ensure that I'm not rotating my hips back. That's a no-no. You want to keep your hips nice and in a straight line.
Making sure to breathe, inhaling as the legs close, exhaling as we're opening them up. And if you are performing my variation, coming up onto that opposite side inside leg and squeezing both glutes.
And 1 more.
Full range of motion. And 12. Good. Okay, so from this same position now, I'm going to come up and do a side plank where I'm on one knee, my opposite leg is straight.
And I'm actually going to stay here in this exact same position.
Now we're going to perform a side lying leg raise. You decide which variation is right for you. Leg all the way up, all the way down for 12 reps. Let's get it going. And 1. Full range of motion. 2. If you're up in this side plank variation, it's going to hurt this base leg just as much, if not more, as the leg that's moving. That is on purpose.
And that's your halfway point.
Full range of motion all the way up, all the way down. Fighting through that burn. Let's go. Come on, HASfit Tribe.
That's 10. 2 more.
Where you at? Right here.
11. Last one.
12. Good. Now I'm going to get down to that same position that Claudia is in, and we're both going to perform the same move, a pulse. So we're just going to make small little moves here for 20 seconds. Leg stays straight. We're pulling back on those toes, keeping a knife edge with the foot, and it's 20 seconds.
Woo!
So about a 1 to 2 inch move here.
This is going to be a burner.
Ooh, glutes are on fire. That's all right. That's how we know it's working. Fight through that burn. Fighting through it, everyone. Let's go. Come on. What do you got? What do you got? For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh. All right. So we're flipping over now. We're going to go through the same sequence on the opposite leg. All right. So we're getting started with those clams. So again, I'm going to be on my forearm.
And again, I'm down here.
Knees are bent. Feet are together. Let's get it going right into it here. Open them up. Close them. And again, I'm popping that hip up. We have 12 repetitions. Keep that head in line with your spine. Nice defined moves here. Controlling both ends of the move.
That's halfway.
Good. Not flying through, not using momentum. Also controlling the end of the move where you're closing the legs, not just the end where you're lifting them.
11. You have one more. And 12.
Good. Okay. Now I'm coming up onto that forearm, onto that side plank, and right into the side leg raises for 12 repetitions. Pull those toes back, make a knife edge with the foot. Head stays in line with your spine. Full range of motion here.
That's 6.
Come on, let's go. Burn them out, burn them out. That burn is how we know it's working.
9. 10. 2 more.
And last one. 12. Good.
Right.
Okay. I'm matching Claudia now on my side. And 20 seconds of pulses.
This
Let's
is
go.
gonna burn.
Come on.
But you've done it before.
Remember, you got to be tougher than
You
that
can do
burn.
it.
It's all in your head now. It's all in your head. Fighting through. Not even physical anymore. It's all mental. You're in charge. Got to make the mind run the body, not the other way around. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, believe it or not, that's one time through. That means we got to do it one more time. Come on now, HASfit Tribe. You got
Let's
this.
go. No downtime.
Come on, let's go. Opposite side now. How bad do you want those? How bad do you want that booty? Right here. Come on. Get it working. Up on my forearm. Feet are together. And let's go. Come on, you got to work for it right here. If you want what others don't have, you got to be willing to do what others aren't willing to do. That's what we're doing right here. Putting in the reps, putting in the work. You got this. Come on. Fighting through.
And that's 9.
Rep by rep.
10. 2 more.
There it is.
11. And last one.
Okay, I'm up on my forearm. Either way, we're doing our leg raises. You decide if you want to be up or down, but let's do them together. Come on. Full range of motion. We're right there with you, feeling every repetition. You're not alone, HASfit Tribe. We understand if you want change to happen, it takes being challenged. That's what you're doing right here.
10. 11. Last one.
Excellent. Okay, let's move into those pulses. Come on. That's it. 20 seconds. Begin. Short little pulses. Let's go. Keep that leg up. Don't quit. Don't give up. Don't hit that pause button. There's no quit in you. Let's see it right here.
Remember to breathe through this movement.
That's
Hold
it.
your breath.
No, do not hold your breath. Come on, let's see it. Prove to yourself how tough you are right here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, flipping over. We're almost through this tricep, I promise you. Come on. Let's go. Keep it moving. No downtime. Feet are together. And open those legs up. Let's do it. 1, 2, full range of motion. 3, good. Come on. Keep it up. Let's go. It's all mental. All mental.
Halfway.
Those who believe they can and those who believe they can't are both right. Which one are you? Right here. Come on, let's make it count.
10. 2 more.
Come on, that's it. Just 2 more? Just 1 more? Excellent.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Right into those
Line
leg raises.
And begin. Full range of motion. All the way up, all the way down. You got it. Your buns are telling you they don't have any more left, but they're lying to you. You got to run the show. Come on.
8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11. Last one.
Excellent.
12.
Okay, we're down for some pulses. Let's get it going. Finish strong right here.
Here we go.
And begin. 20 seconds. That's it. You got this. You got this. Come on. Nothing can stop you. Come on, right here. Pushing through it. Pushing through it. Go to your happy place, wherever that is. Think about your goals. Think about how good you're going to feel when this workout is done and you've pushed through it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whew, excellent job. All right, we have one last superset remaining. 2 exercises.
2. That's it.
2 rounds of each of them. Getting started with that frog pump. I'm going to use one dumbbell for this one.
And I'm going to show you again the body weight version.
And you decide what's right for you. We're lying down on our back with our knees open. Our feet are together. We're going to tuck our chin in the same fashion that we did on those hip thrusts. Forward, Upper arm is flat on the ground. I'm going to place this weight on my stomach, my lower abs here. And now we're going to drive those feet into the ground, squeeze our glutes up at the top, and return. Now repeating that move for 30 seconds, as many as you can get. Let's get it moving. Begin. Breathe. One frog pump right into the next. Keep those legs open, driving off your feet, and squeeze those glutes on every repetition.
And you want to make sure that your heels are as close to your bum as you can get them.
Making sure to breathe throughout. Do not hold your breath. Keeping on, like Claudia said, keep those feet close to you. If you need to readjust, feel free to do so. Full range of motion all the way down and then come up all of the way.
Just pump it out.
That's it. Just pump it out. Let's go. Last 10 seconds. How many can you get? Right here. Come on. Crank them out. Burn those glutes out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. Okay, stand down on the floor for the next one. We're going to move into an iso hip up. Now on this one, you can decide whether or not you want to do one leg or two legs. Now we're driving off the heels, squeezing your glutes, and we're just going to hold. I'm going to do one leg at a time.
And I'm going to do both legs down on the ground.
And we're holding for 30 seconds or 15 seconds per leg. You decide which variation is right for you. Either way, keep that foot nice and close to your glutes. Driving off your heel.
Woo! After those frog pumps,
Yeah, it's a
you
killer.
should really be able to feel it.
It's a killer combination.
Well, I mean, after everything else.
That's true. It's been a heck of a workout. You're doing one leg, switch.
Woo.
Doing two legs, just stay up.
Hang tough.
That's it.
Literally hang tough.
Stay tough right here. Pushing yourself because nobody else can or will do it for you. Right here. Right now. Let's do it. Come on. You got it. Squeeze those glutes. Nice, straight, flat back. Just keep the glutes squeezed. That's it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No downtime.
Right
Moving
back into those frog pumps.
right back into those frog pumps. If you're using your weight, grab it. Otherwise, let's begin.
Pump it out.
Pump it out. Last set of these. You're nearing the end right here. Think about how far you've come. Think about how good you're going to feel when this workout's all over with. And you can cross it off of your list for the day. No matter what the rest of the day brings, you know you got your workout in. You know you pushed yourself. And you can check this puppy off your list.
That's right.
Let's go. Burn them out. Let's go, HASfit Tribe. Where are you at?
Chin tucked into your chest, driving those elbows into the ground and pumping.
Last 10 seconds. Where you
Here
at?
we
Where
go.
you at? Keep those feet nice and close to you. Don't let them come out. Come on, come on, come on. That's it. Let's see it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No downtime. Right
Burns.
into that iso hip up. Come on, let's go. Up on one leg or two. You decide. Either way, this is it. Go to that happy place. This is it right here. Nobody said it'd be easy, but it will be worth it. We're not stopping when it hurts. We're stopping when we're done. Come on, let's go.
Hold it, hold it.
You got it. Go to that happy place.
Hold it and breathe.
Almost there, almost there. If you're doing one leg, you can switch. Two legs, stay up. It's the
Stay
halfway
there.
point.
Stay in your focus zone.
That's it. We're so close right here. Come on, finish strong. All the way to the end. Sprint to that finish line. Almost there, almost there. Let's go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And come on down nice and slowly.
Whew.
You made it. Glutes
Excellent
are on
work.
fire, but you made it. Nice job. All right, you don't have to go too far. We're gonna move into a cool down, and so we're gonna stay on the floor for the cool down. And the purpose of the cool down is to allow our heart rates to come down slowly and get some mobility work in at the same time.
Yes.
So let's turn over, do some yoga inspired moves here. We're going to start with a downward facing dog. So we're going to come up onto all fours and then come on up into a high plank position on your feet and slowly walk those feet forward, relaxing at your shoulders, pulling your hips back like somebody just grabbed your hips and they're pulling them back behind you. Nice, big, relaxed, deep breaths here. You can either keep both legs straight or, like Claudia is doing, you can walk your legs out, kind of isolate right and left legs. You decide which one you feel most comfortable with. Pull those hips back. Nice. Big deep breaths here. Relaxing at the shoulders as well. Just loosening up that entire posterior chain all down your backside.
Got a lot of work today.
Indeed it did. All right, now we're going to come down into an upward facing dog. Drive those hips to the floor. Squeeze your glutes. Head, chin, chest up to the ceiling. Squeeze those glutes as you stretch your anterior muscles, chest, abs, hip flexors. Squeeze your glutes while you're right here. If this is too much for you right now, you can come down onto your feet, onto your legs. You decide what's most appropriate for you. Either way, I want you squeezing your glutes while you're here. More nice, big, deep breaths. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Down onto your knees. We're going to sit back into a child's pose. Sitting down onto your feet. Arms are extended in front of you, nice and straight. Relax those shoulders. Again, pulling those hips back. Nice, big, deep, controlled breaths here. Just taking a second to be proud of what you've achieved so far today. Breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Come on up nice and slowly. And that is it. You made it, Claudia. Nice work.
You made it.
Boom. Nice work to you guys.
You can
out
stay
there.
on the ground if you want.
Yeah, you can hang out on the ground if you'd like. We got to get up. Thank you so much for working out with us today. Please support our mission of keeping these great workouts free by checking out our HASfit app. It's available for both Android and iOS. You can also visit our store, pick up some gear like a HASfit shirt, or my book, Stay Fit for Life.
And if you did like this workout with us today, which we know you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss another brand new workout from HASfit.
Make sure to tag your selfies out there with hashtag HASfit and we'll throw them a like. Thank you so much for working out with us today. I'm Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia.
And we will see you at your next workout.